Hello guys, and welcome to the latest episode of Station Feature, and welcome to episode number 18. And today I am at Saltash, located at the beginning of the Cornish Main Line. So today I'm going to give you a tour around Saltash station, looking at its facilities, looking at some interesting facts, and there will be an interview with Johnny from the XC Spotter, but he's not here at the moment. He'll be interviewing at Plymouth a bit later. We'll be talking about Saltash and yeah, asking him some questions and seeing what he thinks of the station. You might get some wacky answers from Johnny, but it'll be interesting anyway, because he wanted to do this one, so why not? Let's get started here at Saltash. Enjoy the video, guys. So I'm going to start at this end of the platform for Saltash. You've got two waiting areas, two little benches over here, surrounded by loads of plants. This is a bit I particularly like about Saltash, because I've been to Saltash a few times, and every time I come here I love sitting on here, especially when the weather's good, because it's just like you can have your lunch around here, and it's really nice to have something to eat. It's nice just to sit down, reflect. There isn't, just look, that's the wrong word. Just look around really. It's not that thrilling, but around here is just really pretty. And sort of when it gets to summertime, it looks even nicer than what it does now. So yeah, this is a footbridge. It's just people walk across it. And it just basically also connects you to this platform, or the platform over there. I don't know what platform we're on. Shows how much I know. Oh no, we're on platform 2. It would take you over to platform 1, that footbridge. Same as it would connect platform 1 and platform 2. And over here is Saltash's station sign. So this one is First Great Western branded still. So it's still got the original branding on it. There it is. Not a great shot. Let's try that one over there. Much better. There you go. So yeah, this is underneath the bridge. Kind of the leaking pipe over there. Not looking that great. And as you go out here, there's a no access point over here, which just leads down to a random fence. And yeah, this is the other side really. The view down there is quite nice. It's curved. It's got a little bit of a steep incline as you come up towards Plymouth even, and go towards Paignton, wherever you're going. So there's a little bit of a steep incline, but it's a lovely station. Lovely view from the station even. I'll show you something else interesting in a minute. So another one of Saltash's waiting areas. Little bench and a cycle rack over here. It's a bit more spacious, but there's only one little bench. And more sort of plants around here. In general, the plant area looks really nice because it's very well extended, so it looks the part really, let's just say that. There's a memorial plaque up there and I can't read it from here, but it looks like 1994 is the date, so I can't see it from there. I'm not going to climb up because that's kind of weird, but over here is the information. So you've got a network map, you've got 5 explore the city, another bloody advert. Network Rail's advertisement. Also saying about how incidents can happen if you slip over the platform edge when you're not looking, and also about how there is free Wi-Fi at this station, and most of the stations now have free Wi-Fi, GWR's ones anyway. And this is the main waiting shelter for Saltash. Very, very big. I have seen people in here before sort of messing around. Not in a good way either. I don't mean it in a rude way, but I kind of mean like they're just misbehaving. I've seen it on the train whilst it's been going on the train before. It's it just seems to be a very big hangout. And over here is the Saltash rail users group. So timetable's changed, so obviously they're saying look online, and obviously saying, yeah, they're also wanting to fight for a better platform gap. So essentially, like, the platform itself is very, very big because there's a curve, so it's not easy. And saying if your train is cancelled, tell them where you're going, how many people are travelling, and it's just telling you what to do, really. Yeah, it's all in green over there. It's not very clear, but yeah, it's just the Saltash rail users group, really. Okay, let's get to the next feature in a minute. So I bet you guys are wondering, where's the signal, Kieran? Where's the signal that releases the train, says it can go? It's there. It's actually on the platform. It's really weird, and that's why a HST can only stop up here. An 8-coach HST can only stop up here. It's ridiculous. They need to push it back. There's one over there as well, but seriously, they mostly go off that one, and not many coaches can fit on the platform after that. It's not good. Right, passing through now is a Great Western Railway HST from London Paddington to Penzance. Slowly coming off the bridge. It is... can't even see it. I think it's 43-189 or 169. I think it's 189. 169's gone, isn't it? It might even be 189. I think I just saw a 9 and assumed. $43,010. And 43,190. Calling out to Liscard, Bodmin Parkway. Pass St Hostel, Truro, Red Roof, Camborne. Hang on, what time out of thingy is that? Yeah, it is. That's Liscard, Bodmin Parkway, Pass St Hostel, Truro, Red Roof, Camborne, St Eric and Penzance. Okay, so you've got another notice board over here. This is the train times. So as usual, we like to look at the train times here at Saltash. So Monday to Friday from Plymouth to Penzance, you've got 7:15, 8:02, 8:24, 9:31, 10:43, 12:52, 14:04, 16:12, 17:14, 17:36. I've lost track. 18:04, 18:31, 19:42. 20:39, 20:40, 22:40 and 22:51. A few of them are in green because they mean that they are, I think that means that they are special trains. So AR is up there, the Armada, Cornish Main, I think they're on a Friday only though. Saturday, well the Armada's only on a Friday, through this way. Saturday it's 8:28, 9:32, 10:00, 10:44, 12:54, 14:18, 16:04, 18:06, 19:19 and 20:50. And Sunday 9:16, 9:20. Okay, it's probably alternating that one. Yeah, that runs from 1st of April. Okay, so 9:16 at the moment, 10:15, 11:22, 13:39, 14:59, 17:43 and 19:49. I'm not going to bother with the ones from Penzance. There's quite a lot. HSTs do call here a lot on weekdays, but they're not calling it today. There's a summary of timetable changes there, and obviously about the railway upgrade. And over here you've got a little departure board, and also the facilities information there. So the next train here is a 16:04, and it's 15:25 now. But next train to see is at 15:45 in 20 minutes. So you've got the facility information. So yeah, there's a lot of interesting things here, especially on this platform. You've got a random door there and I don't even know where it leads you. Very weird. Anyway, over here is the Cornwall capacity enabling scheme. This will probably be the last station where you... Sorry, I think this will probably be the second before last station where you see this. Because... Oh, maybe not. Because St Udo and Plymouth might have it. There you go, St Udo's the next station tour. But yeah. I shall get back to you on the next feature in a minute. Okay, passing through now is a HSD from Penzance to London Paddington, 43098 and 43002. Indeed it is. Looking lovely on that bridge, just as it goes over. So next up, that one is Plymouth. So as you walk further down this platform, platform 2, you've got some advertising about the Saltash waterfront. It's just a load of like restaurants, cafes. It's actually really scenic. I've been there before. It's lovely, ish, but it has its moments, I suppose. And over here is a really interesting station sign, and it's also bilingual. I don't even say that right. Bilingual. I don't even know how you say it. But it's in another language, basically. It's in Cornish, which is quite funny. It says welcome to Cornwall anyway. This station, basically, you go past it, you're in Cornwall. Saltash is the first station in Cornwall. So, you got a picture of the Royal Abbot Bridge, which is that over there. We're going to take a look at it in a bit more depth in a minute. Cornwall County Council is the main people that run here, providing leadership, delivering services. Bit like Devon's council then, a bit like every council really. And on that side is the same. And there's a single track over there with a 15-mile-per-hour limit. So that's quite interesting. Right, next feature, let's get on to it. Okay, so I'm going to show you the entrance to Saltash in a minute, but this is the slope that takes you up to the footbridge. It is really, it's a bit like Menhenia, isn't it? So, but a bit more sort of narrow, a lot more cars. Anyway, so this is the sort of slope that takes you up, and as you go along, you've got this bridge. It sort of acts like a station footbridge, but it really isn't. So over there gives you platform diagrams. So platform 2 for trains to Plymouth, platform 1 for trains to Penzance. You can't get any simpler than that. So as you walk down here, oh hello, there's cars. So this is the view over this side. Curves around onto the single track, and on that side you can't really get to it because there's loads of cars, but yeah, the view down there is quite nice. And as you walk down, too many cars, let me risk it. Here we go. Right, so you walk over, and that's the view. There you go, just going along to Penzance there. So and as you walk over this side, this takes you to platform number 1. And this is the next bit of the tour, and then I'm going to take you to the obvious highlight. So yeah, so let's move on. Okay, so I entered into platform 1 of Saltash. So this station has a very, as I've already documented, this station is it has a very odd way of getting from platform to platform. That's what I find weird. So as you walk down here, you've got talking about the ride Cornwall. So here's the timetable for Penzance to Plymouth. Plymouth to Penzance. The timetables are on this side as well as being on the other side as well, and the access point's a bit more sort of scenic on this side than it is on the other side because it's not surrounded by cars, so I quite like it. It's quite pretty. I like it. Pretty. I like saying pretty. I don't know why I keep saying it like that. It's just a habit. There is a house like literally right outside the station, so you know, estate agents, if you're watching, move me in. Joking. Don't think I'd like to really live in Saltash for, I don't know, just don't think I'd live there. Don't think it pleased me that much. So, I'll give you a further update as we walk down. Right, so this is platform 1. This platform is for trains to Penzance. And here is another sign talking about the Royal Albert Bridge. So, this is actually saying about the sort of drawing diagram they must have initially had. It's talking about sort of the elevation, how it's sort of elevated, and it gives you a very sort of, not a very good diagram, but if you get it maths, good luck working it out. It's also here, Eisenbach Kingdom Brunel's Royal Albert Bridge. Welcome to Saltash. Over here, there's a plaque. This plaque was unveiled by His Worship, the Mayor of Saltash, Councillor Eric Lewis, on 29th of April 1984 to commemorate the 125th anniversary of the opening of the Royal Albert Bridge by HRH, the Prince Consort, on 2nd of May 1859. So it's very old, but it's still, look at it, it's still running as good as it, you know, it's still running like it's pretty brand new. It's really good. So over here is something that advertises the Saltash Lions Club. Now, the Saltash Lions Club, I believe, is a rugby club, but I can't say for certain. Saltash Lions does sound like a rugby team, but it could be a football team, but I don't know. I don't think it's a football team. I think Lions, with the name in it, I think it's a rugby team. But there's loads of like plants over here, so they advertise a football team, potential rugby team. I'm gonna look it up. And yeah, so if you go around here, this is the view from platform number 1. So this is the single track, and this is the view downwards. It's not great. It just gives you a curved view, so it's not fantastic. But yeah, you know, it's not great. Anyway, so yeah, so let's take you now. Going to take you to another train that arrives. And then once that train arrives, actually, I'm not going to take you to it because it's not going to be in this video, but I'm going to film another train that arrives. Once that train arrives and leaves, I will go get some food, and then I'm going to show you the final bit of Saltash, which I think you guys have figured out what I'm going to show you. But if you haven't, then look right at what I'm pointing at. Okay, so this is Saltash's BR station sign there. There's a van heading off. This is Saltash's BR station sign, right there. And this is the entrance. It's not very sort of welcoming. It's quite a small place. But anyway, let's read this. Welcome to Saltash Station. For help and advice on using the train service in Saltash, call Saltash Rail Users Group on this number. Yeah, see, their campaign is to get more trains here, especially on a Saturday. They need it. So many big gaps, and it's only units. Need more coaches. Anyway, so this is the entrance, just sort of a passageway, if you like. But yeah, and there's a building here which isn't really used anymore. It's all rusted and everything. It's not great. And then it just leads out into the town centre over there. So yeah, okay, so that is Saltash Station in a nutshell. I'm going to show you the Royal Albert Bridge. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be filming any trains on it today, due to the fact that our connections are now very tight to see that and then get our train, so we have to miss out on it, but I'll certainly show you it in a station tour this time. So yeah. Right, so we are on the Tamar Bridge, which is this up here. This is where all the road vehicles go along. And up here is the Royal Albert Bridge. So the single track railway that crosses over into Devon. So over there you've got Eisenbach Kingdom Brunel, engineer 1859. And over there, if you just zoom in down there even, is Saltash Station. So literally, you walk up, you literally leave Saltash Station, turn left, walk down, turn left, walk up, turn right, walk across, turn right, walk down, turn left, walk up, turn right, and you're here. Lots of lefts and rights. It's all single track, it's a crossover. And just down there, just by where those trees are, essentially, is the Tamar Valley Line, the Gunners Lake branch. It goes underneath the bridge. And I'll be including that in the journey video when it does come out in next week. Not next week, whenever it comes out. Let's just say that, because I've had enough of guessing when things are coming out now. So yeah, that's Saltash in a nutshell, guys. So the next clip you'll see is of me interviewing Johnny. So yeah, I'll see you there. Right, okay, I'm here with Johnny.
Hello.
Johnny is a local-ish to Saltash.
Localish.
So you're nearby, aren't you?
Yeah, 10 miles.
10 miles.
Yeah.
Over in Callington.
Yeah.
But you've used Saltash a good few times, haven't you? Like to travel.
London, up north, quite a lot.
Okay. So first question for you then, Johnny, is what can you tell me about Saltash as a whole?
The town, or
just well, we'll start with the town.
It's pretty good. It's probably got about 10,000 people living in it. It's quite a nice town. I'd like to live there, to be honest.
You will.
Station's quite nice, in a nice area. It's good.
Yeah. Okay. So I know you drive, don't you? Have you had to cross over like the Royal Albert Bridge and pay the toll fee there?
Yeah, I have. Yeah. For me, I just find Saltash more useful because in the mornings they have 2 trains towards London, so I just find it easier to go there. It's free to park.
That's quite good though.
Because my nan lives in Saltash as well, so I just walk down to the station, jump on the train, and then I'm away.
Good. Very good. Okay. So the second question for you then is, what can you tell me about the train services at Saltash?
So, I know in the morning there's 2 services to London.
Yeah.
It's mainly served by like Penzance, Plymouth. Am I right? Some Cardiff Central services stop there as well.
Used to. I think it's one Cardiff. It's Exeter now.
Yeah, Exeter, Penzance. Like basically more like the local stop services, but there are 2 HSTs in the morning that stop there on the way up to London. They also stop at St Germans as well.
And no cross country.
No, cross country don't serve Saltash.
Yeah. Okay. And so here's a bit of a sort of a picking your brain sort of moment here. Do you know the speed limit on the Royal Albert Bridge that goes across toward? Once you cross the bridge, you know how fast it can go?
Is it 25?
Close. 15.
15. Oh, that was close.
Okay. So third question then for you is what's your opinion on the layout of Saltash? Like, would you improve any of the facilities or
the station?
Yeah.
So I think that the station should potentially have longer platforms because the HSTs only 1 door unlocks.
Yeah.
So
that could
signal's
in a really bad place, isn't it?
Yeah. So the HSTs going northbound have to stop way ahead of the points, which means that they can only open one carriage, and they open it quite far down. So people who are sitting in first class, if the train's in reverse formation, they have to walk 8 carriages through the entire train. Yeah, so it's got a pretty bad layout in terms of longer trains. Shortest trains it's okay, but I have also noticed like 150s, when you're stepping off the train, there's a gap like this big, and I've had to help people before with like pushchairs who are like trying to get off the train because it's just way too big to reach.
Ladies and gentlemen, the train manager speaking. Just to let you know that the buffet on the train will remain closed for at least an hour. This is due to the buffet being completely empty when joining the train at Plymouth.
So no delivery.
There's loads of stock to be put away. We can't open the buffet, I'm afraid, until we've done this.
Right, okay, anyway. So yeah, we're just hearing the buffet
announcement will be made
closed
when the buffet is open.
They're going to get a delivery.
And it'll probably be beyond Exeter.
Yeah.
So please, if you want the buffet, remain seated and wait till at least Exeter for the buffet to open. But please listen for announcements regarding the buffet. Okay?
Right, okay, that was interesting.
Yep.
So, so we talk about that. I've also noticed there's no ticket vending machines there either.
Yeah, all tickets are issued on the train. Now, if you're catching the morning services, they're usually quite busy, so that can be a major problem if you're trying to go up north, because if you have to catch a stop at Plymouth and then a connecting service, and the guard doesn't get round to you in time, usually the person on the the longer distance trains have problems.
Yeah.
Issuing tickets and stuff, because technically you're supposed to have them before you travel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite bad then. So, what's your opinion on the train services there? Like, in general, what do you think of the frequency, or just the general idea of it?
I think the station's got good frequency, and it serves the community of Saltash. I know in the morning they run like morning services. They put longer trains on for people going to Devonport High School for boys. I know that a lot of them use the train to commute, so I think it's very useful for people commuting to and from Plymouth, because the fare return to Plymouth is about the same as a bus.
Yeah.
But it just means that you can have more of a comfortable ride.
Yeah, and it's not like packed up, so you get more seats as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Because obviously buses aren't always guaranteed to have very many seats.
Yeah, I think personally, there should be a few more London trains stopping there during the day, because there are quite a lot of people who use those trains to go to and fro from London.
Yeah.
And obviously it's the last station in Cornwall, and like for me from Callington, for me from Callington, like Saltash is the closest station to get a service to London.
Yeah, yeah.
Other than that, I have to go to Liscard or Plymouth. So
or get a train from Gunners Lake.
Yeah. But then the connections usually never seem to work out. So I use the station quite a lot for London services, and I think it's good.
Okay. The final question for you is what's your opinion of Saltash Station as a whole? Do you like the station?
I think it's a nice station, very scenic. It's got great, like at the end, it's got a great view for taking pictures and stuff, and it's really nice. I think there's definitely some improvements on like the platform length and how HSTs work, and I think there could be a bit more of an increased frequency of services, but apart from that, it's generally a good station.
Okay, well, thank you for the interview, Johnny. It's been brilliant.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank me too.
No, not thank you. Thank you, Sean.
No.